Have you ever missed a great photo opportunity? If so, you're definitely not alone. The best photo opportunities usually only last for a split second, and when the right moment is gone, there's nothing you can do to recreate it. But here's the good news. Your iPhone comes with a powerful camera feature called burst mode, which allows you to take about 10 photos per second. So in this video, you'll discover how to use burst mode so that you'll never miss the right moment again. You'll also discover how to quickly select your favorite photos from a burst and discard everything else. That way you won't fill up your iPhone with too many burst mode photos. Now, if you can't hear me, please tap on this video to turn on the sound, and then we can get started. Right now, I'm standing on the side of this beautiful street, and there's a sidewalk opposite to me as well. And every now and then, someone walks past me on the opposite side of the street. Now, it's already quite late in the evening, and the sun is low above the horizon, and it hits the opposite wall at a really narrow angle. And because of that, whenever someone walks past me, they cast a huge shadow on the opposite wall. And that creates a really unique photo opportunity. But the problem is that this photo opportunity only lasts for a split second, and I definitely don't want to miss it. So because of that, I really have to be prepared in advance. To prepare for this shot, I'm going to start by switching to the telephoto lens of my iPhone. The reason I'm choosing telephoto here is because I want to get closer to the people who'll be walking on the opposite side of the street. Now, if your iPhone doesn't have telephoto lens, that's okay. You can still shoot in burst mode and capture perfect action shots, but you will not be able to get closer to your subjects like this. So to switch to telephoto, I'm going to tap on the circular 1x icon at the bottom of the screen, and you'll see that now I'm much closer to my subjects. Next up, I'd like to make sure that my photo will be perfectly sharp and that it won't be too dark or too bright. So to make sure that happens, I want to set and lock both focus and exposure on the sidewalk at the opposite side of the street. So to do that, all I have to do is tap and hold my finger for a few seconds on the sidewalk at the opposite side of the street, and you'll see the letters AEAF lock appear at the top of the screen. This means that no matter what happens in the scene, both the focus and exposure will remain locked. And to me, that means that the photo will be perfectly sharp and there will not be any issues with the image being too dark or too bright. And finally, the last thing I want to do is frame the shot with the best possible composition. So after experimenting with a couple of different framings, I came to the conclusion that the best composition would have approximately the same amount of space above the window and on the right-hand side of the window. So once I've carefully framed the shot so that the margins at the top and on the right are approximately the same, I think I'm ready to take a shot. So now, the only thing that's left is waiting for someone to walk past me. And I may have to wait for a few minutes, but when that right photo opportunity happens, I'll be completely prepared, and I think it will be totally worth it. Okay, I can see that two people are coming, and they're approaching quite fast. So I definitely don't want to miss this opportunity. So instead of taking just one photo, I'm going to activate the burst mode of my iPhone. And to do that, I have to tap and hold my finger on the shutter button for several seconds. And as long as my finger remains on the shutter, the iPhone will keep taking a lot of photos quickly. And in a matter of seconds, I was able to capture 29 photos, and I'm confident that at least one of them should turn out exactly right. Now, you might be worried about filling up your iPhone with too many burst mode photos. After all, I just took 29 photos in just a couple of seconds. But as it turns out, the iPhone makes it really easy for you to quickly select your favorite images from a burst and discard everything else. Let me show you how to do it. So right now, I'm in the Photos app of my iPhone, and any burst mode photos I've recently taken appear as a stack of photos. So it doesn't look like one photo, it looks like a stack of 3 photos on top of each other. And actually, at the bottom of the screen, there's the burst that I'm really interested in. So I'm going to select that, and you can see at the top of the screen it says burst 29 photos, which means that within this burst there are actually 29 separate photos. So to see all 29 photos, I'm going to tap select at the bottom of the screen, and now this slider appears at the bottom and I can use the slider to quickly go through all 29 photos I've taken. And if I see a good photo, such as this one, I can then tap on the circular icon at the bottom right-hand corner of the image, and you'll see that it now looks like a blue check mark. And that blue check mark means that I'm keeping this photo. So I like this photo a lot because the two people are taking a step at the exact same time, but let's see, there's something better. And actually, I think this is the shot I was after. Once again, the two people are taking a step at the exact same time, and we have two huge, beautiful shadows. So I'm definitely keeping this photo. And while we're here, I kind of like this image as well, so I'll mark that as a keeper. And towards the end, I think I'm also intrigued by this image because it's kind of mysterious and we just see the shadows here. So I've made my selection, I've picked my 4 favorite photos from the burst. So now I'm going to tap done at the top right hand corner, and I'm given the option to either keep all 29 photos, which is keep everything, or I can simply tap on keep only 4 favorites at the bottom of the screen. And if I tap that option, then all I'll have left are the 4 photos that I just selected, and everything else will be discarded. So now you know how to capture the exact right moment using the burst mode of your iPhone. The burst mode is perfect whenever your subjects are moving. For example, if you're taking a photo of someone who's walking, running, jumping, or doing any kind of sports, that's the perfect time for burst mode. Burst mode is also really useful if you're dealing with unpredictable subjects, such as children or pets, or if you have only one opportunity to take an important photo. For example, if you're trying to take a photo of someone blowing birthday candles, that'd be the perfect time for burst mode. Burst mode is a really powerful technique. The images you take with burst mode always look great, and since you can quickly discard all the photos you don't need, there's really no reason not to use the burst mode of your iPhone. Now, as you can see from the techniques I just shared, the iPhone camera looks really simple on the surface. But when you start digging deeper, it's really not that simple. There are so many hidden camera features and camera settings that you probably don't know about, and I could only share a handful of them in a short video like this. And to make things worse, it's not enough to simply learn about all the different iPhone camera features. You also have to understand how to use each one of them in different photography scenarios. We're talking about different light conditions, different photography subjects, and even different genres and styles of photography. Now, here's the good news. Once you really understand iPhone photography, you'll be able to take the kind of photos that nobody would even believe were taken with the iPhone. And that's why I created iPhone Photo Academy, which is an online course teaching you everything there's to know about iPhone photography. So right next to this video, you'll find more information about my full iPhone Photo Academy course. If you'd like to use your iPhone to take stunning photos that you'll be proud to look at many years later, and if you'd like to do it without having to carry your bulky camera, then please take a look at my full iPhone Photo Academy course. There's more information right next to this video, so take a look, and I really hope to see you there.